Welcome back. You're still watching Weekend Live on SABC2. Now, in our regular Sunday morning homage to the design of structure, we direct our attention to a building of the 1930s. For architect Steve Reed, Circle Court, situated on the border of Hillbrow, is an interesting study, at least if one looks at its Art Deco features.
The building is an excellent example of Art Deco detailing for its time. It was really the quintessential Art Deco building of its time, not necessarily in the exterior, but in the inside, as you can see in the lobby, in this marble floors, the wood veneer paneling, and the fonts and the text used in the titles for the offices and the lifts, that sort of thing. When this was Clarendon Circle, this used to be a very pivotal point in Johannesburg, Louis Botha being a very important road and Empire being an important road. And the intersection that you now see was a very large turning circle, which was a carryover from the British sort of town planning. And so when it was here, this was basically the building to live in Johannesburg at the time. So wood veneer and wood paneling would be very signature marks of Art Deco at the time, and the architects who built the building trained in America and had their sort of architectural upbringing on the streets of New York when Art Deco was at its height. So they then brought those skills and brought Art Deco back to Johannesburg, and at that time it was a perfect example of it. The marble floors, you can see the rose marble, and then the black and white marble, and the wood paneling and the veneers. It just speaks of wealth, and it speaks of this is the place to be and the place to live. And it's just you can even see in the door handles and the aluminium sort of moldings of the door handles, and in the light switches and the elevator switches, everything was detailed to the nth degree, and it was all about the detail of the building, especially on the interior. Outside, just you can see that it works in plinths, and so there's a stonework plinth, and then brickwork infills, and then the balconies are made from concrete again. So it's kind of like an interplay of materials in a time when everything was built from one thing. Everything was either built from stone or from concrete, the earlier concrete, or from brickwork. So it really does have a synergy between those things.